Guys, thank you for this meal. Like I said, is on you guys. That fry is on you. This food is so hot, like it's just come out of the fryer. This wing is on you guys.
Wow.
Okay, charging the laptop. Laptop on charge, guys. Why have I got my coat on? It's been raining in Pakistan. It's gone from 40 degrees down to 24 degrees. So for us, it feels cold. And we've been paid. Well, I've been paid. I got money in the bank. The first ever payment I've got from being a YouTuber. And it's night, and I convinced Myra before my session at 11:30 here in Pakistan, which is only 7:30 in England, before my physics GCSE tuition. Let's go and celebrate, eat some food, talk, and come back, because we're feeling a bit peckish. Been on this vegetable diet for a while. Okay guys, we've got some money, and Myra says that we should put that towards the channel, and that's what we're gonna do, guys. We're gonna do some traveling soon, but before we do anything, we'll go to KFC, eat some chicken wings, some chicken burgers or whatever, fries. Do they still do the thick chips in England? Please do let us know. The awful fat undercooked chips, finger sized chips. I don't know.
It's been like 7 months now.
Yeah.
And still I randomly think, oh my god, we're in Pakistan. We've lived here for 7 months.
And my aims were make an income on YouTube, which I've just done, alhamdulillah. And number 2, move to Pakistan, which we've done, alhamdulillah.
Oh yeah, you were saying that you wanted multiple sources of income. That's what we were talking about at home.
Yeah.
And I said, yeah, that was one of your goals. And I said, yeah, and the other thing was that you wanted to be in Pakistan. And yeah, we've done both of those things.
And what goals have you done for yourself?
My goals.
You've actually hit a lot of your goals before I hit mine.
Yeah, I left work. I became self-employed. And that was one of my main goals, wasn't it? To really slow down. And I can't remember the other ones. Oh yeah, I wanted to practice tajweed again. I started doing that. I wanted to learn Urdu. I started doing that. I wanted some clients in Pakistan, and I have done that. I guess I've had 2 clients in Pakistan. What else were my goals? A lot of them now were religious, weren't they?
Yeah, they were religious. Yeah. And I think because we made those vision boards where you make a poster, even on Canva, which is free to use. You put down everything you want to have, so you can put on there, like I put on mine, I want to have several means of income, multiple streams of income, and that's happened. And I want to travel, so we're going to start that, inshallah. We're going to try and go to whichever countries we can, Malaysia, Indonesia. Want to go to Maldives, Dubai. Want to go for Umrah again, Hajj. So Turkey, that was on my list. So there's a lot of countries that we want to visit and go to, and YouTube is giving us that means. It's giving us an income as well. And I wanted to live here. That was on my vision board as well.
Yeah. The reason why it's good to do a vision board is because people email us and they'll say, we really want to, we just can't seem to. Can you tell us how? Can you tell us how? The thing is, the how is going to be different for everybody. And making a vision board is essentially a dua. So if you're going to make a dua and inside you're going to be like, I know this isn't going to be able, this isn't going to happen. It's most likely it's not, because Allah is with us, how we perceive Him. So we have to, when we make dua, we have to ask as though it's happening. Like I'm asking and something good is coming of it. And that's the same with the vision board. So you create a vision board, you put on there what you want, And then instead of always thinking, oh yeah, I want to be in Pakistan but I can't, I want to be self-employed but I don't know how, you know, people are so lucky. Instead of having those thoughts, you literally just look at it and you're reminding yourself of what you want, and you have that hope in your heart that, you know, this will happen, and it will.
That's how it works.
Inshallah, if it's meant for you.
I've heard a lot of people say...
it's what I do with my clients as well.
Yeah. People saying that I would love to move to Pakistan but I've got kids. I would love to move to Pakistan but it's too backwards. I'd love to move to Pakistan but you need money. I mean, everyone's got valid points, but
Yeah.
people work around it, don't they?
Absolutely. I've got a friend who's homeschooling three boys, and they're literally always traveling. So they were in Turkey for a while, for like a year, so they were living there. They're currently in Malaysia. Then they went back to Turkey for a few weeks, and they went back to Malaysia, and they're planning on staying in Malaysia for a year.
And they're not even YouTubers.
And they're not YouTubers, yeah.
They're not YouTubers, so they're not making an income or doing that to make an income or doing that to show or make a video. That's their life.
Yeah. And there's people who could... a big thing was that I didn't want to leave work because I thought, oh, you know, I thought that I'm earning money and I'm getting this set amount every month and that's how I'm surviving. And now we actually, you know, we're earning each week if a client comes, if, you know, Farhan has a student.
So we're taking every week as it comes.
Yeah, and really that's increased our reliance in Allah, because it's the false sense of security, isn't it? Thinking that, oh, I'm earning, I'm getting this money.
Yeah.
When ultimately it's not us. We're just, you know, our risk is written, so we're going to get what we're meant to get anyway. So you know, there's so many people that could just go away, especially teachers. You can all start tutoring. All the teachers out there can start tutoring.
Maths, English, science are the main subjects that everyone's looking for tuition, and everyone's done them either in college or uni. Walaikum salam bhaijan, kaise ho aap? Mashallah. मुझे चाहिए जो hot wings, 10 piece hot wings. He's washing the pans back. Really clean, really hygienic.
Mom got his YouTube payment. Another thing was that I went out on my own.
So Myra's been out on her own for the first time.
And
I got my YouTube payment.
The little girls that do the recycling and do a bit of helping around the house, they've had their first Urdu lesson.
Yeah.
So that was nice.
So yeah,
There's some updates.
Nice. Yeah, so updates for you guys. Remember when people used to say, well, we used to hear people saying, oh, you're not going to even last 3 months. ठीक है. People used to say, oh, we can't. He's saying that we to park the car up, it's going to be about 10 minutes before the food's ready. So I'm just going to chuck it here somewhere. Oh, everyone's coming in and out at the same time. This KFC is so busy. But then it's really nice at the same time. Remember when people used to say, oh, you know, you're not going to even last 3 months, brother, you know, you can't survive there, it's Pakistan, I'll give you 1 month, brother, you'll be back, I'll give you 5 months, brother, you'll be back.
You'll be back in the summer.
You'll be back in the summer.
The summer's coming.
It's not that I'm saying, okay, yeah, we're never going to come back, or we are going to come back, or whatever. It's just like, each to their own. I've got my own purpose.
Park,
Yeah, it's aiding me for the parking.
Oh dear. It's a bit of a hazard, isn't it? Because they kind of get in the way. Yeah, he's right there now. You could run over his feet.
There we go.
Bless him. Yeah, actually most people didn't say that to me. They were just like, oh, that's, you know, go for it.
Yeah.
Kind of thing. I think they were more supportive.
Well, to be honest with you guys, you know, I can understand why a lot of people can't come here and stay here. I've seen a different side of Pakistan I never saw before, and hopefully we are going to tackle these issues that people are facing, especially from Azad Kashmir sides, because it's a completely different atmosphere over there, isn't it?
How are we going to tackle the issues that people are facing in Azad Kashmir?
We're just going to talk about it.
Okay.
I've got a friend who would love to come to Pakistan, but he has to go to his ancestral home.
Ancestral home.
We call it ancestral home because I heard somebody else say it sounds good.
Yeah.
And he would love to stay around where I'm living because he's Bede. And I think there is a lot of cultural aspects as to why people can't come and just stay here. And as well as other aspects, obviously.
There's cultural aspects for you as well, but I think you're just very strong-headed, mashallah.
Alhamdulillah.
You just, you know what you have to do, what you don't have to do.
And I do.
And you just do
what I need to.
Yeah, you do what you
I don't
have
do
to
what
yeah.
other people tell me to do.
Yeah.
But then that's a different topic altogether.
It's not, because a lot of the reason, well, I think the only reason we've been able to stay here is because you're very strong-headed like that, mashallah. You put your mind to things.
Oh, she told me to turn my lights, so I left them on. I didn't realise. Oh, I think I was blinding the people across us.
That is the main reason we've been able to stay, because I got really ill and I would have gone straight back if it wasn't for you.
We got robbed, you would have gone straight back.
I would go straight back.
There's so many reasons why Myra would have gone straight back. The flat's not ready, Myra would have gone back. It's not like I stopped her. I said, if you want to, you can.
And I know, but I never said I never said that I'm gonna go back. It's because I trust you.
Yeah.
I trust that you're gonna, you know,
pull things together.
So
we can't wait to show you the flat once it's done. We can't wait for the summer to do our daily vlogs, inshallah. And then we can't wait to try and talk about the good, the bad, the taboo, the non-taboo, about living in Pakistan, moving to Pakistan, wherever it is. Let's talk our hearts out, guys, because there are people, I think there's a good 500 of you that watch my videos start to end with the adverts, listen to everything. You never comment, which I don't really mind, it's fine. I'm just saying I know there is, because the YouTube statistic thing tells me. So clearly you're watching us because you want to make this very same move.
We don't know that.
Well, I think that.
You have to tell us now. The 500 people that are not commenting, tell us.
Look at our channel. We do so many different things. There's no consistency. The only way that 500 people keep watching is because they want to move here. That's the one thing we're showing throughout our vlogs. That's the only one thing. So that's my conclusion. So guys, thank you for watching. Thank you for paying for our meal. And we are going to travel. I know we're talking about traveling to Middle East and everywhere else. We also do want to travel all over Pakistan, but before we travel all around Pakistan, we do want to do what we used to do and travel, you know, to other destinations like people from the UK do normally, because we still got that UK mindset.
And plus I can feel that I need a break from Pakistan.
Yeah, and it's always good to leave
intense.
and come back. That's what we feel like. It's always good to leave and come back, so you get that fresh start, a little bit of sense of relief, because we've had a lot on, you know, all the months that we've been here.
It was really easy when we didn't have people to deal with. Now here, when it was just always like we were going out or being in or whatever, but it was just me and you. But since we started the renovation, every day there's like 5 men, Pakistani men to deal with. People that are born and brought up here are very different to us.
And there's different men. So there'll be a painter and his team. There'll be a polisher and his team. There'll be a plumber and his team. There'll be an electrician and his team. There'll be a builder and his team. There'll be a window fitter and his team. There'll be a person who puts wood cabinets by hand and his team. The list keeps going on. Yeah,
and it's random things like today. Somebody that was working for us today, after he's finished his work, he'd only been here for 2 hours, and he was asking Farhan for money for food. So Farhan gave it. Then as he was leaving, he wanted money again for food, and that's so odd for us because you're working, buy your own food. And that kind of asking, and Farhan's not shy to just be like, what do you mean, you know, don't eat so much, joke it off. So it's not like we have to give a lot of money, but it's just odd that he's even asking. Literally
£1.50 for them to eat. I thought that was our food.
But he'll still ask every time he comes. He'll still ask for money for food.
Yeah, you gotta put with the good, the bad. You just need to know how to manage people. We will go to the northern regions. We do want to go Lahore. We want to go Karachi. We want to go everywhere. But my brother and sister will be coming back, and we will be traveling more within and around Pakistan, inshallah. And guys, thank you for watching, man. Thank you for your comments. Thank you for everything, all those emails, whatever it is, man. We replied to the emails. We did. We are getting ready for summer, guys. Getting ready for summer. I'm getting ready for this food. It's not been 10 minutes yet, but I'm getting ready for this food.
Oh, that would be nice to show that shiny truck. Was that an ambulance? A police
No,
car?
that was a police car
Wow,
with the lights
that
on.
looked like a British police
It
van.
did, yeah. You know, the artwork on the trucks and some of them have the lights on.
Would we have to see it?
Yeah, go and turn it around.
Aye.
It looks beautiful. I like the passion they put into things.
Oh, you can't see it, so many cars.
Just
They're
shining
like
there.
Christmas lights.
And then they've got toy versions of them, which looks cool as well. Wow, I've got the car.
14%.
Okay then, guys. So let's just wrap it up here. Myra wanted to stay for 6 months and then go back to England for 6 months and then come back and then stay for a year. She wanted to do it in stages, but we haven't done it in stages. We're here 7 months in, going towards our 8th month. How do you feel about it, Myra?
I feel okay. I don't
feel like I've moved. Do you feel like you moved?
Yeah, I do feel like I
Okay,
moved.
she feels like she's moved.
But I feel fine. The thing is, we've now, once we're in something, we're the kind of people that are just like, I'm
Follow
here
it
now.
through.
I want to follow it. I want to follow it through. Like I was just speaking to a friend yesterday. She was like, look, you know, if it gets unsafe, if it starts to really affect you mentally, emotionally, you know, dealing with people and the situations that we've gone through that we'll probably talk about later. Just come back. It's not worth it. And I was like, I want to see it through. I want to see what I'm going to learn from these difficult situations. Yeah, I mean, if I stop getting out of bed, then you know, then we need to think about what we're doing. But
Yeah.
I want to be here now, and I want to see what I'm going to learn from
And
the difficulties.
hearing about Tesco's, what was it now? Meal deal got to £5.50. £5.50. What's £5.50 in Pakistani rupees? £5 is 1,750. 1,750. This meal where we bought all these things is not even 1,750. We've got 10 hot wings, 2 burgers, a bucket of fries and 1 large drink.
Also, a lot of people are struggling here. So like Farhan, you posted, didn't you? Actually, it was on your Snapchat.
What?
Not Snapchat, WhatsApp, you don't have Snapchat. The fruit was £4.50 and I was like, wow, this is so cheap. And then whilst I was sitting eating, I was thinking, oh my god, people earn that much in like 3 days maybe here.
Yeah, the wages
They
are really
can't-
low here.
They can't afford it. But saying that, also, Pakistan is absolutely enormous. The population is insane.
There's a
mashallah.
massive rich and poor divide.
So
but
whenever we come out, it's absolutely packed. People are out eating. People are spending a lot of money all the time.
yeah, whenever we go to the big malls, they're shopping like mad.
Like even here, KFC now, look how many people are
It's
here.
rammed. None of these guys are spending. I bet they're spending more than us. There's more
Because they
than
come in families.
families,
don't they?
yeah, big groups. And yeah, but there's a massive poor and rich and poor divide, and they act very differently as well. So the poor will act to their means, and the rich will act to their means. You don't see a crossover.
And generally, everybody seems quite. Well, not
Yeah.
I can't say everybody, but generally, the people that we've seen and met, they
Are
just
they
seem
content?
content.
Yeah. So we've had people that work in our property that you can clearly see that they're poor, but they act it and they're fine with it and they live with it. And then there's people that work in our property that you can see they've got a bit of money, but they act differently and they think differently. They're educated and they'll do things differently.
And everybody's just generally fine together.
Yeah, they'll all sit together. They'll all talk
Eat
together.
they drink tea together, they just chill.
Everyone acts within their means. You know, when you start taking things on finance and you start spending more than you have and you don't have any savings and you're going into overdraft using your credit card,
You live in a council house but wear designer clothes.
All these
Like,
things-
you know, all these things are just.
shocking to me now because I've been away from it, but that's people's lives day in and day out. How much things have you got on finance?
Yeah, I think that's what I like about here, that simplicity where you know, you're just being who you are. Everybody isn't like that actually.
But it's
Obviously,
also,
we haven't been exposed
yeah,
to it
everyone's
yet.
not like that. But it's normal here to go up to somebody and they don't have credit on their phone. They've only got the phone to receive calls. They can't afford credit, so they can't use internet, they can't call anybody, they can't message anybody. So it's normal for me to talk to the workers and if they need to call somebody, one of the other people or whatever, I'll just pass on my phone and I'll say, here, ring whoever you want. And it's normal to me. But to them, that 500 rupees for a month might be too much. That's a day's wage. They don't want to do that. So it's quite normal here for them not to, you know,
It's so
spend
nice that
so
in
much.
England there's that pressure of
latest phone.
yeah.
Walaikum salam. Bhaijan, kaise ho?
Thank you.
Jazakallah.
I know people do here actually. We have heard somebody say to us that I spent this many. It was like you know, it was thousands of pounds in in English money that they'd spent on somebody's wedding, because what will people say if I don't?
Yeah.
So there will be that here as well, I guess. I guess we just haven't seen it yet.
That's the fries, guys. Bucket of fries. This bucket of fries alone is 390 rupees.
What is this? Oh, yummy.
10 hot wings. Anyways, guys, thank you for this meal. Like I said, is on you guys. That fry is on you. This food is so hot, like it's just come out of the fryer. This wing is on you guys.
If there's anything you guys want us to talk about, just let us know.
Yeah, you guys are paying us anyway through adverts. What the hell was that?
Somebody's banged into the car.
You guys are paying us through adverts anyway. This is the crunch burger. The reason why I get the crunch burger is all other burgers are made out of thigh meat. This is the only one made out of breast, and it's cheap. This burger, yeah.
Have I tried the thigh meat? I actually like thigh meat.
Yeah, you can have it next time. This burger on its own is 250 rupees, and then the top 10 hot wings that I've got here. I mean, look at that for the size of a wing. 10 hot wings is 550 rupees. What happened? Oh, they're not watching, are they?
With help, they nearly crashed.
With help. Okay, guys. Again, thank you for these burgers.
Are we allowed to eat here? Things like that. If people are watching us at a set of questions, I feel a bit.
I know, but we used to do this in England all the time, so it's the first time we're doing it here. It's interesting, isn't it? Anyways, guys, Assalamu alaikum.
Walaikum salam.